Hello, everyone. Welcome. Dr. Tony here. So glad to be here with you all today. I've received some questions asking for clarification about what coaching entails and how I can help busy people really just thrive more in life and experience more fulfillment with a peace of mind without sacrificing their impact or what matters most to them. So first, because I'm both a clinician and a coach, it's really important that I acknowledge that coaching and therapy are not the same thing. They do have overlap, but they're not the same thing. So I'm going to take some time today to provide some clarification about the coaching piece, as well as the differences between therapy and coaching and how I can support you. And you'll see if any of these are effective for you, if any of these are of interest to you. And if that's the case, I'll leave information for you to connect with me if you want to further explore, okay? So well, coaches don't require any training. There are training and certification programs out there. However, coaches don't require any training, okay? So coaches don't treat any diagnosis, and they tend to be highly solutions focused, which means they focus on action and goal orientation with a perspective that really the coaching relationship is a partnership, and it has such high level accountability as a main tool. And that is one of the most incredibly effective forces behind the coaching experience. Now, therapists do require extensive and ongoing training. They can diagnose, they treat diagnoses, and they can be longer term typically than coaching often is, because there's a lot of processing that tends to go on in therapy. Now, although therapy tends to follow more of a medical model, it does depend on the therapist. Not every therapist is doing the same kind of therapy, right? Everyone has a different approach. So this is a blanket explanation of the differences between therapy and coaching, okay? But therapy can be action-oriented. It absolutely can be goal-oriented. It's just that the processing that happens within the therapeutic relationship tends to be the most critical component of the treatment, and the focus is on treating the symptoms and the diagnosis that comes in, okay? But either way, both therapy and coaching can and often are life-enhancing, powerful, and incredibly meaningful life-enhancing experiences. And I can say that both from personal and professional experience myself. All right, so now let's orient back to the coaching questions, because that's why we're here today. I tend to attract the action-taking, busy, but deeply caring individual who's worked hard and has set goals for most of their life, but they're feeling stuck or overwhelmed or desire to experience more fulfillment in their overall life experience. Typically, it's a combination of all of those. And in order to do this, we don't reinvent the wheel where it doesn't need to be. Okay, so what that means is, yes, we do apply practical science supported and experience backed steps, strategies, and processes within our work together to create meaningful change. But I also, saying that on the kind of same token, different side, is I don't do cookie cutter. Okay, because the benefit of working with a coach here is that you are going to save time, more time, right, than it would take if you were to try to go it alone. You're going to save time working with a coach. It's going to be less stressful. It's going to be less overwhelming. You're going to have less doubt about what to do and how to do it and how often to do it and if it's really the right thing for you to do or if it's effective for the thing that you want to treat, right? Like, it's all of those pieces. So what my services do is they lay out and walk you through with in digestible chunks, sequentially, and clear steps. They walk you through the process. They walk you through the strategies that are relevant to you, okay? So that you don't have to traverse all of the research and all of the articles and all of the varying expert suggestions that are out there. You don't have to navigate the endlessly conflicting, like, black hole of internet information that so many people get stuck in and mired down by. You're not left to wonder what's right, what's wrong, what's actually worth your time and investment. And that is incredibly powerful. How much time that saves, how much stress that saves, I can't even calculate, because it's different from person to person. Just so powerful. Now, however, along this practical step road, this practical step journey that you and I would be on, old thoughts, relationship and behavior patterns and challenges, they're going to pop up and they're going to create obstacles. And that is why cookie cutter doesn't work, because everyone's past, everyone's experiences, everyone's patterns, everyone's thought processes, they're different. We all have different strengths. We all have different needs. We all have different deeply seated beliefs that are impacting our decision making, different goals and circumstances, right? So all of these differences call for necessary personalization. And that is where the individualized, the customized experience that comes with the coaching relationship, with our discussion, with the accountability that's held in our conversations, with the individualized conversation that comes up, like that is what helps us to effectively and sustainably tackle these obstacles that come up in a way that not just helps you and serves you, but feels good for you. It feels good for you because it's individualized, it's personalized for your experience and for who you are. Okay, so together we address what's really kind of getting in the way of what you want and able to offer you compassionately yet firmly and consistently accountability that helps you to continue to show up for your own process. Without that accountability, without the consistency in the showing up despite obstacles that arise, the change that you seek doesn't happen, at least not in an effective or powerful or sustainable way, right? And so how do I do that? How do I help people do that? What offerings do I provide to kind of meet people where they're at so that we can begin their journey? Well, I offer a variety of different services, and some of those are self-paced, some of those are one-to-one, like higher intensive coaching programs, some of those are group programs. Currently I have the Motivational Boost, which is being enrolled for July of 2020. And that is a clarity, time, and motivation creation premium coaching course that lasts a month. And in that course, you're going to get access to those recordings of the digestible step-by-step lessons. Plus, you're going to get the individualized coaching component, and you're going to have access to me 24/7 via Q&A on emails, okay? So you'll always have that wraparound support within that month. And the goal of that really is to help you to meaningfully create more time in your schedule so that you can enjoy more of your life and still be able to make the impact that you want to make. All right, I also have some free resources on my hub. You can hop on over to my hub. I will leave the link so that you can click on it. That's the best place to start, honestly, is at my hub, because it has all of the services and offerings that are currently going on. Enrollment periods shift throughout the year, and different programs are on display throughout the year, depending on what is on wait lists and what's available and what's filled. So definitely check out the hub. If you are a business person and you're really wanting to have me come in and do a presentation, I also offer presentations for businesses, schools, nonprofits. And if you're wondering, okay, I'm not really sure what would work best for me, I'm not really sure what kind of coaching support would be helpful for me, but I think I click with you, Dr. Tony, so I'd like to explore more. Then besides my hub, which I definitely recommend checking out, you can actually schedule a free 30-minute consultation with me. And I'll leave that link for you there. And what we would do is we discuss working together, what you're looking for, right, what your goals are, and I will provide your recommendation if I believe I am the coach that can support you with that. Now, if yes, I want to give this a try, but I'm not sure if I'm yet ready to commit to a package deal, then you can go ahead and you can click on the single session link. And that's going to allow you to book a single session with me. And we're just going to go ahead and dive right in. We're going to dive right in to what you're looking for, what's getting in the way, and the specifics of it. Okay, so I'm actually going to be walking you through in real time. We're going to have a coaching session together. Okay, and the beauty of that is that no matter what, you're going to walk away with value. And if you decide, oh my gosh, I need more of this, this is totally what I need to boost my journey, up level myself, and get myself to where I want to go, then what you pay for that single session is just going to be deducted from the coaching package that you choose, as long as you book within 30 days from your single session. So you really can't go wrong. You get value no matter what. If you have any questions for me that have come up as you've listened to this, you can email me at hello, HELLO, at Dr., and that's DR, Tony, TONI, coaches, COACHES.com. That's hello at drtonycoaches.com. You can ask me any questions that you might have there. All right, so I'm really looking forward to supporting you, and I hope that this offered some clarity as to what I do to support and how I can support. And again, if there's any questions, I welcome you to reach out via email and let me know.